Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next.
Second baseman, number 2.
Xander Bogaerts is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And the pitch. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Right fielder.
Into the box now, Mitchell Traxler. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Collins has it, makes the throw to first. 2 down. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that's finally over for a strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs. So there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that?
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Gene.
Starts him out with the slider for a strike. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, and I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Correa is there for it. He's got it one away. Now at the plate, number 13. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in, A.J. Pollard. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there.
2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Jimenez moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in the switch hitter, number 11. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
2-1.
1 strike.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Tilson sprinting after it, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it's a foul ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Now another 2-2. Another one sent foul. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
First baseman.
Digging in now, Jeimer Candelario. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Ready with another 0-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
This is turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time. Stepping into the box, Kevin Boyle. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's Donaldson down at third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. Stepping in, Roberto Manuel. The average currently sits below 200 in the early part of the season, so he's hoping for a turnaround starting in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner, and Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And here's a changeup in there for a cold third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Mike Moustakas stands in as he looks at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Jimenez. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Batting 8.
Digging in, Andres Arias. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runners back. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in. Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Tilson looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. standing in, Brian Anderson, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Manuel backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Xander Bogaerts.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Digging in to try it again. Mitchell Traxler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And this is line foul over the White Sox dugout. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
The batter, number 1.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hard hit to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. At the plate, Jordan Patterson. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Designated hitter.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Charlie Tilson is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Zach Collins. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3. Digging in for his second at-bat. Number 11 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Hit hard but foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Riding in once again, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Right to him. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. The next batter.
The first baseman, Jeimer Candelaria.
First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here it comes, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Number 13 is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Jimenez. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andres Arias. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. So coming to the plate, Brian Anderson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Anderson.
And that misses ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Lewis Hill answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get. Gene Segura standing in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. At the plate, number 13. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jimenez on the move. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now batting A.J. Pollock. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and he is cooked at first. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Dribbled up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Mitchell Traxler is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he takes ball 1. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
First offering on its way. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one.
Ty Kelly will come on now and run at first base following the injury. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Digging in and looking for more, number 11. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Donaldson.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ground ball for Moustakas. This might be 2. Now a bluff to throw to first and fire back to second. Relay to first in time. Now in the box, Kevin Boyle. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Center fielder, Kevin
Heading
Boyle
out towards shallow right. Kelly giving chase, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Roberto Manuel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mike Moustakas.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. This is on the ground over the first. Bogarts has it. And on the error, a run is going to score. So striding in, Jordan Patterson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses inside 1-0. Runners on first with one down. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Therefore it is Donaldson, and there are two away now. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now a throw over to first. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. From the stretch. The slider freezes him at the plate. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Got him. Digging in once again, Jimenez. A couple of walks for him thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andres Arias. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. 0-1. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So we'll go at least 1 at bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success. Digging in and looking for more, Brian Anderson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Andrew Edwards. Is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance. Theodore Cutler will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Digging in for his second at bat, Zach Collins. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Jimenez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The batter, number 6.
Ready once again, Gene Segura. A hit in 2 tries so far. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. Now to the plate, number 13. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul. Ball. A windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jimenez is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Theodore Cutler. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0.
Looks like he's trying to catch the corner with both those sliders. He just missed. So let's see now. A big question, Matt, is he's going to throw it again and maybe see if he can get a strike this time.
Might have been ball 3 there, but he couldn't resist trying to pull that thing. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And that'll bring in Ty Kelly.
Ty Kelly.
Juan Gaius will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Juan Diaz.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Moustakas, and he's safe. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. He got him. Lively fastball. Now in the box, Kevin Hoyle. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Kevin.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
Number 22,
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Roberto Manuel, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Skied into very shallow right. Kelly is there. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Digging in, Jordan Patterson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
On to first as they get the double play. Striding in once again, number 11, batting from the right.
Center fielder, number 11.
First pitch coming, here it is. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Tilson is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Out to short for Segura. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, he is just being way too aggressive and not staying with the ball in his zone. He's already got 2 strikeouts, and he comes up there and swings this one out of the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in, Charlie Tilson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Right fielder.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Charlie Tilson becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Jimenez makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Gene Segura standing in.
Shortstop, Gene.
And the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Will reach out with one hand to make. Now batting, Jimenez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Cody Allen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Hard hit ball to second, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he'll begin this 9th inning with a double. Ready for another chance? He's off to a fat Blake Swihart. He'll come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Moustakas is over and he puts it away for the first out. Stepping in, Theodore Cutler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Jimenez is on his way home, and a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's 4-2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Manuel onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in Ty Kelly.
Right fielder, Ty Kelly.
First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
Now this is a veteran struggler right here. Look, he's already blown the save, but the experience comes in knowing I've blown the save, but now I can't blow the game. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Ready with the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there. Now at the plate, number 13. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Tell you what, that insurance run at the top of the 9th inning right there sets the pitcher up nice. Now instead of having to live on the corners and nibble a little bit, you can go after them. They hit a home run, solo shot, no problem. You still got a chance to win this game.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
On the ground up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Carlos Estevez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. A.J. Pollock is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Number 91, Blake Swihart.
That's ball 3, 3-0. Kevin Foyle is on deck. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. He's running towards second. Grounded to short. Reined in. No problem here. 1 away. So stepping in, Kevin Foyle.
Center fielder.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
Candelario will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. Throw won't get him.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Manuel.
A ball hit hard to the left side. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's